Okay, so this is actually this video. Yeah, I'm not in full frame because this is for airpower. He asked if anyone could do a video on how to tie the sageo to yourself. And I notice he just uses a regular belt, so that's why I just have a belt on, not my OB or Hakama. So first, let's undo this. Because I always do half butterfly knot. So the first thing you want to do, airpower, is make sure both ends of the sageo are even. Okay, like that, nice and even. And then at this end, right about there, like that, a fist worth. So now you're going to pinch it here. And all you're going to do is you're going to take all this, put it through a loop, like so, and make a knot. Okay? So it's like that. Let's see. There you go, because it's black. So it's like that. Don't cinch down on it. You just want a simple little knot. That's it. Now you're going to take this end. Okay. Going to come over to this side. And then you're going to take your finger. You're going to just push a little bit out. And put it through your belt. And this is not a really long sageo. Some are longer. But you're going to have a loop like that. Okay? Real simple. Real simple loop. Okay? Where you can put your fingers through. Then all you're going to do is take this end that's hanging down right here, fold it into that loop, then pull down on the sageo so it's set up just like that. So it's real simple. So once you get done practicing, you just pull this and it releases everything. Really, really simple. Really, really easy. So I'll do that again. Take it. This is not thick sageo. Neither. Put it through so you have a loop. Put that in through there. And then just pull down. And that's it. And you want enough room that you can move still your sword. Okay? So the length that's right here right now is just perfect, so you can still draw the sword. It's not in your way. It's not going to get tangled up in your legs. Neither you don't want it too long. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. It's pretty easy. Like I said, I don't do it because of the style. Now, if you take a class, it all depends on the class that you take, the style of Japanese swordsmanship you take. A lot of them require you to tie it to your Hakama, which is tied the same way. And there's some like Tenshinu, which I learned, that doesn't require you to tie it to your belt. You do a butterfly knot. And so airpower knows what that is. Hang on a second. So that is the butterfly, the presentation knot. Everybody calls it presentation knot. Actually, the Japanese word, I forget the Japanese word, but it means butterfly knot. Because basically these right here, these little loops are its wings, This is its antenna. So that's why it's called the butterfly knot. Then you have the half butterfly, which is like that. Okay. And if you notice, my ends are tied off. And like I said, I just use, it's called Easy Stitch to tie it because it's wrapped, it's got a wax coating. It's used for leather stitching. So it won't unravel itself. And then you just smash it down. You can take like just a little tiny hammer and just tap it, or a wooden mallet, tap it, and it makes it, when you flatten it down, it adheres to itself really, really good, and it won't come undone. So that's another way you can do it, half butterfly. And I like doing the half butterfly. Intentionally, this is what we put on, is half butterfly, because you can slide it inside your belt, unlike the bigger presentation knot, back farther. And you can either put 2 strands like this up here and 1 here, so you get it closer back, or just like 2 like that. So, and you can actually go on YouTube and learn how to do these. There's tons and tons of videos on how to do the presentation knot, the half knot, all through it. I was going to do a video to show how an easy way to put the sageo through the shooter-domes on the, I do believe it's called a Kuragata, but don't quote me on that. I forget the name all the time. But it's a very simple way. What you can do, if you have a big, basically like knot tied on the end, wrap string around where you want to cut it first. Get that on there nice and good, and then snip that knot off. Because you see how it unfrays like that? It's all frayed. Even if this is real silk, it's going to do that, because there's nothing holding the end together. So tie it off, snip that knot off, and then what you want to do is get a piece of plastic or a really stiff piece of cardboard that's, I don't know, about that long, a little bit longer. You want to stick past the sageo. Take blue tape, wrap it around there flat. Don't, put a whole bunch, just enough you know it's going to hold it. And blue tape, because it won't pull on the threads of your sageo. Then what you do is you'll fish that plastic piece or the cardboard through the shooter-domes all the way through to the next side. Now you have a guide to help pull it through a lot easier. Or what you can do is, if you can work it through there, if the knot's not too big, you can get a pick hook set. And then a lot of times they have one that has a hook like that, and you'll be able to fish it through one side, hook the sageo. Now this is where you're going to want to, if you know you can cut the sageo down, you're going to want to do that. Hook it, yank it through, because it is going to kind of damage the end there. So once you get it through, even it out, your sageo on both, and then snip both ends so the sageo is even all the way around. But like I said, make sure you tie these ends off first, and that's an easy peasy way of doing it. Either if you don't have a pick hook set, piece of stiff cardboard cut to what'll fit through the shooter-domes, or a nice stiff piece of plastic, and that'll help you guide it through. It's really simple, really easy way than sitting there trying to fight with it. So, and yes, this is that Murasami T10, or not T10, excuse me, L6 that I was kind of disappointed in because it chipped out on me. But I'll give you guys another shot here. You cannot see anywhere where that chip was. I got that chip nice and good. Now this was a pain in the butt. I'm going to run this across my Kuramaku blades to even the edge out a little bit more, because I can see along the edge where it's a little bit still uneven from having to work the whole blade. So I still got to do that, but if you got the right stones and the patience, you work it just right and you'll never see a chip ever again, or where it chipped out. So alright guys, that's all I have for you. This, like I said, was mainly for airpower, because he was asking if somebody could do a video to show him, and hopefully this was informative for him. Like I said, airpower, it's very, very simple, very easy to do. So, and like I said, if you don't want to tie it to yourself, you don't need to, but if you want to, that's how it's done. So, thanks for watching, guys. Got something we're going to be doing for Samurai Sunday. Kind of a new challenge, something I haven't tried yet, so hopefully other people will try it. See you tomorrow.